Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5, where today is the day I finally get to try out the Nissan Safari Turbo, a car which has been in a Forza Motorsport game. Bit weird, but it's finally here in a Horizon game, which means I can finally do what it is meant to do, go off-road. Now today ideally I need a car to put it up against, and what better car than the classic Toyota Land Cruiser, one of the best off-roaders in the world. Anyway, this thing is really good. In fact, these cars are fairly similar. They've got straight six engines, although this actually has a bigger straight six engine, and both these cars actually started out as Jeeps back in the 50s to help soldiers in the Korean War. I bet you never knew that. The first race is pretty simple. Now, this is the far beach near the desert. Now, over there is a town, and at the end, there are some cliffs. And then the race is simple sprint up the beach to the cliffs. Here we go. Now, the Land Cruiser is actually more powerful than the Safari Turbo. It's got 135 horsepower. The Safari Turbo's only got 108. But the Safari Turbo is actually lighter than the Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser is getting on for 2 tons, whereas the little Safari Turbo weighs just over 1,600 kilos, so it's fairly light. The Safari Turbo has actually got a turbo diesel engine, and I know it's got turbo in the name, but that doesn't mean it's fast. This thing is definitely slower than the Land Cruiser, which is fairly embarrassing considering there's about a decade between these two cars. Oof, not a good start. It's struggling to hit 80 miles an hour, whereas the Land Cruiser was getting on for 90 miles an hour. I don't know if this is going to win, but I'm gonna find out anyway. Right, now approaching the finishing line, slight understeer and across the line. Not bad, not bad. Now the next challenge. I'm standing at the top of the volcano in the car. Now ahead of me is a danger sign. Now what I'm going to do is go off the edge of the danger sign and see what speed I can hit whilst barreling down the hill. Now, this car actually has 5 gears, unlike the Land Cruiser, which only has 4. So I should actually be able to get some higher top speed out of this. I'm already over 100. We got blitzing with top speed into 5th gear. Oh wow, we're 147, can I hit 150? 148 briefly for like 1 frame. That's it, that's a great score. There's no way the Land Cruiser is going to beat that. It's got good acceleration though. That straight 6 engine is 4.2 litres, it's a big beefy engine. But it is powering a great big pudding of a car. Now, I don't get how it's heavier. I mean, you would think it's a small off-roader's missing. It's got like less sort of bodywork than the. Sorry, I told you, you'd think it'd be light, but it's not. I mean, this thing just got under 140, so Land Cruiser beats it. Now, the next challenge is at the circuit. You're going to have seen the straight line performance. Time to throw in some corners. Now, this final challenge takes place at the dirt circuit. I'm going to start with the Land Cruiser. Good start. And both these cars are four-wheel drive. But the Land Cruiser actually has worse tyres stock. So I am expecting it to be less grippy. But the Land Cruiser, remember, it's heavy. That big engine is really not good for its weight. So I should expect some performance but not much. It's actually sliding, look at that. That's pretty good. I think the Safari is actually going to do better. Ooh, good acceleration. Actually, I think it's going faster than the Land Cruiser. Definitely faster. Those grippier tyres are definitely helping. This thing is this is way lighter than the Land Cruiser. Like, quarter of a ton lighter or something. Definitely faster to do that jump. Definitely faster. Nice and flat. And across the line. And wow, it completely wipes the floor with the Land Cruiser. That's way faster. So there you have it. This is a new off-roader in Forza Horizon, and it is fantastic. Highly worth it. It only takes less than an hour to unlock. It's only about 45 minutes. Easy. Now this car is 100% worth it. I suggest you go and pick it up this week. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe for more like this in the future. And until next time, goodbye.